Hey all, it's Natalie and I'm here with my son Heath today, and he's going to help me make some crafty choices. I'm using this week's sketch from Rachel that she created. So I'm going to use this fun Paige Evans background paper, and this is going to be the circle on my page. And then I have this nice 4x6 photo of my family on Christmas last year, and we're going to have the Paige Evans alphas that say "Rockin' Around." And we're going to do a Christmas tree because we were around the Christmas tree and you can't even see it. So I have this stamp that is the, what is it called? It is the Under the Christmas Tree stamp, and I have the stencils that it goes with it, and I have the matching die. So there's 6 stencils that we're going to do, and then we're going to heat emboss this on top. So Heath's going to help us pick out colors for the stencils. So Heath, what do we want for the bottom layer?
Gonna do a green.
Which green is it?
Rustic Wilderness.
Rustic Wilderness for that one. Okay. Next, go ahead and pick all of them. The stencil 2 is details of the tree as well as the trunk. We can do 2 different ones.
All right, so that one is going to be gathered twigs for the trunk.
Gathered twigs, got it.
And for the top, it's going to be mowed lawn.
Mowed lawn, got it. All right. And then stencil 3 is going to be details of the trunk and details of the tree.
That one is going to be peel paint.
Oh, that's a good choice. Interesting. I like it. Okay, the next one is going to be ornaments and presents.
Gonna do a red, so lumberjack plaid.
Lumberjack plaid is the perfect Christmas red. Next is ornament tops and other presents to go under the tree, and a star. So we can do different colors. Maybe star and the ornament tops the same, and then presents a different color.
Do yellow.
Yellow for the star and ornament tops.
And for the presents, let's do a blue. We need
A blue. Let's do, how about something like turquoisey to go with the paper? I like it. I think that's the right color. Mermaid Lagoon. And then last we have some garland on the tree and then the bows. So you have red and blue presents. So what color bows? Maybe
green, maybe.
What about pink?
Pink?
Pink maybe? Because we got some pink on this background paper. And we have no pink on the tree, and we have a lot of green. This one? Kitsch Flamingo. Actually, let's do picked raspberry just because this is a distress ink and not a oxide. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. All right, I like that, and that'll be cute on the tree as well. All right, let's get to inking up those Waffle Flower Crafts blending brushes. So I'm instructing Heath here on how to properly ink blend, and I'm telling him to like do the circles and everything. So he's going in on the first stencil with his Rustic Wilderness, and I'm showing him to get in all the crevices and go in different directions. And he had fun doing this, but he did get done. He was done by the end of doing 6 different stencils. I did layer them up for him as well. So he's going in with mowed lawn here and some gathered twig on the stump. And then we're going, I like to hit, this is one that I would have picked, but it ended up looking really cool on the final product. And this is a fun tree because I think I've done a Halloween one before, but you could do any colors. You could make it really realistic. You could make it really whimsical. You could do rainbow colors. You could do a lot of things. It just is a little bit time consuming, but it was a fun little project for the 2 of us. He was just kind of loitering around the house, and I was like, hey, come here, help me pick out some colors and stuff like this. But I think Rachel's going to start creating the sketches for ACOT every week. So that's super fun. So I definitely wanted to get in and use this sketch before the new one came out. So this video is going up on Wednesday. So it does the challenge to use this sketch goes through this evening, but then it will a new one will post, but of course you can always use the sketch, right? So there's the final result. And the pink wasn't showing up like I wanted, so we added a little bit of embossing powder on it. And I didn't make sure that all the other stencil work was completely dry, so I'm just using a dry brush to get off the additional glitter. And then I'm gonna zap it. Oh, look, I'm showing him. He's zapping it. And this is where I lost him. He was like, oh, okay, I'm done now. So super cute. Loving that. And then we're going to do the stamp overall. And then he did choose the silver glitter. We decided to do silver glitter on it. We could have just left it as is, though. It's really beautiful. Just all by itself, stenciled without the extra stamp on top. But you could do so many things with this. You could do the stamp just on white cardstock. You could do the stamp on different pattern cardstocks. You could just do the die cuts. You actually see me doing multiple ways here eventually. Sorry, my heater kicked on. It has been so cold here in Tennessee lately. So this is a paper from Fancy Pants. What's the name of that collection? It was last year's collection. Let's see, I have it here, I think. Oh no, that's 10th. I don't remember what it's called, but it's super fun. So I wanted the pink color because there's some pink on the background paper, on the Paige Evans background paper. So I decided to use this plaid, and I wasn't really sure if it would show up really well, but I'm just going to layer it. So I liked it. So I chose another green paper, and then I just die cut a few blank white trees as well to help give that pop, because that background paper is super busy. So that's why I went with this solid red circle. So you can see the sketch over there on the top right, and I wanted that solid to kind of help break up all of the busyness on the background, but it also needed to pop off the page a little bit. So I die cut these white, it's a border of a snowflake from my machine, my Sizzix, and I just placed it around the edges so it gives, you know, some lift off the page and helps, and it brings the snowflakes from the background paper into the foreground of the layout. So I am ready to commit. I'm going to stick it down, and I didn't, you know, bring them all the way around the edge because the trees are going to cover up that area. I could have done a little bit better job of taking this photo. I think it is down low. I probably should have put it up high a little bit. It's not the best, most flattering angle of all of us, but we were there. We got in the picture, and that's all that really matters, right? So I feel like I was stuck to the sketch pretty well. I have my circle. I have the trees. I put the photo, a 4x6, in fact, which is not a usual size for me all the time. I do take the title and I kind of put it around the circle rather than on the same place as the sketch. I also haven't stuck down that last tree yet because I do want to pop it up on some foam tape. So the title is Rockin' Around, and I'll add a actual Christmas tree sticker as well here in a few minutes. Busy layout. It's fun though. The tree stamp and die comes with the presents, and since it cut it out, I was like, well, why not? And so I just kind of end up layering them along the bottom as well. I even used the white blank cutouts that came when I cut the white trees to layer up and kind of help break up all the color and everything, help them pop off the page in the photo. So here I go in with the sticker sheet. This is a couple years old, Simple Stories Mix and a Mingle collection, but the colors worked really well with the colors that I was already using. So I'm just adding a few of the gifts from the sticker sheet to the die cut gifts. So we have a nice collection all along the bottom there. And then I just added the Christmas tree. So last thing was that, like I said, the background paper was really busy, and I thought about kind of ripping it up or putting a white border behind it, but I end up doing this with my Brutus Monroe white ink. I'm going to kind of make it look like a frosted window maybe. I will say, I think the color of the background paper started rubbing off on my brush because at the end, I got a little bit of blue on my ink pad, and I was like, where is this coming from? And it's just, the only thing I could figure was it was coming off the paper. So I let that dry, and then I do go in and do like another layer, but I'm really happy with that. It softened up the edges a little bit, so it's not as busy, and it just makes it look like you're looking in through a frosted window pane. So there I am using the sketch for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll link down below to the blog where you can find it, and then a new one will be posted tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. Bye, y'all.